Well, many prophets are coming forward right now, and they are giving their thoughts, their predictions, and, well, words they have received from the Lord as far as how this whole thing is going to play out. We're going to get into what Lance Wallnau is saying about everything. Before I go any further, guys, if you enjoy the daily content I provide for here on YouTube, I encourage you can help support the channel over on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description gets you access to over 25 exclusive podcasts where I talk more about sensitive information. You get the alerts for anything that goes out on Patreon, unlike YouTube, where you're not going to be notified of all the videos that I put out, even if you have that bell selected, because YouTube doesn't like me. But I know you guys like me, so when you get done watching me here, browse back to check what you've missed. Please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and I wear the glasses because I'm blind. So, what did Lance Wallnau have to say here about the election? Like I said, many prophets, many people are giving their thoughts on this. Of course, Lance Wallnau, an international speaker, also an author. He had a book that came out during the 2016 election season about God's candidate being in Trump. He has another sequel to that coming out soon as well. He sees things a little bit differently than some of the other prophets and pastors do, and that is that he sees this election being so close that it is going to come down to a Supreme Court decision. Now, if you're a fan of Trump, I mean, I guess if you're a fan of either one of these guys, Trump or Biden, the last thing you want to see is it comes down to a Supreme Court decision. That means that this thing is going to drag out a long time. We will not know on the first night of the election. We're just not going to know that at all. But Lance Wallnau says that he believes that the reason that now Justice Amy Coney Barrett got confirmed to the Supreme Court in the time that she did, you think about it, 1 week, in fact, she was sworn in just 1 week prior to the election. Well, he believes that this election, these results are going to come down to the Supreme Court needing to make a decision on it because it's going to be so close, and that she is going to play an integral part in that decision, which will inevitably end up leading to Trump getting a second term. Now, again, we don't want this to happen. That would be a worst case scenario. We don't want it to have to go to the Supreme Court. Even with all the cheating and everything that's going to be going on now, we know what the Dems are going to be trying to do. Trump, look, he needs to come out and he needs to win this in a landslide. That's just all there is to it. But if, in fact, this does come down to the Supreme Court, well, we just have to pray that there is no just crazy violence that's taking place. I mean, we know that there's going to be parts of the country that are going to be going crazy. We know that. But we could pray that it won't be as bad as what many others are thinking about this. But, just not just Lance Wallnau, but also many others are saying different things as well, saying that Trump will win in a landslide. So right now it's a toss-up. I mean, we don't know which way it's going to go. I have my own personal feelings on it. I think that Trump is going to, in fact, win in a landslide. I don't believe that it will come down to a Supreme Court decision. I just don't. I think there's a lot of people out there that are not being polled. Those are, the secret Trump voters, everything like that. I think a lot of people that voted Dem in 2016 are going to come out and vote for Trump this time. So I expect a red wave. I mean, you could be looking at a 1984 type of result here with Trump getting the majority of it. And I don't think he's just going to get just the electoral win. I think he's going to get the popular vote as well. So that way it is undisputed. That's really what he needs. We don't need this coming down the Supreme Court. He needs an undisputed type of victory here, Electoral College and the popular vote. And if he can do that, it'd be hard for the Dems to really start complaining then at that point. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do you agree with what Lance Wallnau is saying here? Maybe you think as well that this is going to come down to the Supreme Court needing to make a decision because it's going to be so close. Let me know your thoughts. I'll put some more information. You can see specifically what Lance had to say in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.